Okay, so everybody's whining about the death of Ozzy Osbourne, and what an icon he was. You know, he was, I don't know, I think in some cases the guy was kind of demonic. The Prince of Darkness, there's nothing angelic about that, even though he wore a lot of crosses. I don't particularly think that Ozzy was a Christian in any sense of the word of being a Christian. Uh, the Lord knows his heart, obviously, and but I wouldn't call Ozzy an icon. Ozzy was lucky to come in the time in which he came. It's just like anybody in life. You're a fortunate person to rule a decade or 2 decades or whatever. There were some great singers, not just Ozzy. Ozzy had some good tunes. I don't know. I'm not going to be one of those guys going, oh my God, I can't believe he's dead. Give me a break. Should mourn the death of guys like John MacArthur. To me, there's an icon. There's a guy that saved, was responsible for saving and turning guys to Christ. Ozzy didn't turn people to Jesus. I think he even sung a song about the death of God or something along that line. So I think people get their icons, the word icon, confused. It's, I don't know. Guys like Les Feldick, and again, John MacArthur, Billy Graham, those were guys that truly, were out to save, their, quote, brothers and sisters and lead them to Christ, when Ozzy was the opposite. Drunk and stoned and high. Yeah, he stayed with Sharon, but Sharon ran the show, and Ozzy would have never been what he was had it not been for Sharon and Sharon's dad. So, so I just don't, I'm not going to mourn the guy's death and consider the dude some brilliant icon. It's just not going to happen. I hope he made it to heaven. I hope he was faithful to the Lord to some degree, even upon his death. So that's about all I can say about that. So hope you made it, Ozzy. The other place is not very pleasant. So that's it. That's all I have to say about the big Ozzy Osbourne. Let me know what you think.